Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to our show.
A Nameless production. Melissa's Nova goes 35. We drop the top down so we can get high. We've got a studio band, posters on the wall. We won't answer, so don't even call. They say we're crazy, but we have a good time on a Nameless production.
And today we are going to talk your ear off again.
Yes, about other things.
Because that's what we do.
It's
and that's why
podcast.
you're here, to hear us do that.
Literally. In our last episode, we talked about all of the things that we're working on.
Take 2.
We're back. We didn't release the episode yet because we wanted to learn some lessons first.
Okay, yeah. So what were you saying? In our last episode.
Yes, we were talking about the distribution of the self-help album and the pins and all of the programs that we have up and running, because that is a great way to start the year, is just letting everybody know what we already have going on and what the goals are for the year overall.
Yes.
The self-help album could have been released already, but I don't know what to do for distribution. So I was trying to figure out the best platform, and I reached out to so many people.
It's so weird.
It's very strange to me how people are not willing to share what they know without money.
If somebody asks us a question and we've already learned that, we already know it, we're gonna tell them, we're gonna give them the heads up. You know, we've had to learn a lot on our own.
It's hard to absorb all of that knowledge and know what questions to ask properly, and
yeah.
It's kind of like this endless circle of me, like, chasing people down, going, can you please just tell me? Do you understand what I'm asking you?
Am I asking this wrong?
And because they won't answer, and I'm just like, well, that's fine. You don't have to share, but once I learn, I'm fucking telling everyone. It's music. It's not a competition.
It's all, like, music is, like, creative and it's art, but not everybody is in it for that reason. You know, some people are just here to fucking do what they want to do.
Well, I'm doing what I want to do.
No, I don't know what I was saying. See, that's why I didn't want to smoke weed. I told her.
She took a break. And so we go to these shows with the intention of it being work. We're promoting, we're sharing, we're helping. We're there for the vibes and to support these people and our friends.
Yeah.
And the people who have helped us a lot.
Yeah.
And so we're not here to mention any names about people who didn't want to help. We are here to say thank you to all of the people who have helped.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that are helping give us, you know, information or just helping share our stuff. We recently just got a street team together. We have some women out there that have been doing it for
the whole time.
And that is really cool. And it's nice to have the people that do trust us, and that do, like, respect us for what we're doing. Well, we look like trustworthy people, apparently, too.
Yeah, we do. There were a few
This is really
moments,
trustworthy.
yes, where people presented things to us where we were like, damn, you want to fuck some shit up right now? Here's your opportunity. We went and got pizza today. The man, like, ringing us up, he was like, oh, hold on, I'll go get the rest of your change. And he went and got a new drawer.
He's like, I'll get your other $5. He comes out with it.
With the whole tray. And he gives her the $5 out of it, like, holds it out.
Like this, like, kind of like it was Halloween.
And, like, she was supposed to take it, and we're all...
He just has the drawer.
He takes out the $5 and gives it to her. And then he set the whole tray with all the money...
on the counter
and
walked away. Turned around, got stuff, came back.
Gave it to us.
I mean, good thing we're good people, because dang.
I just was like, that's against the rules.
Yeah.
This is against the rules. That man just left all of the business money right in front of us. We walked out and I was like, that was weird, right?
It's probably because nowadays people just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're like, it's not my money.
It's not my fucking money. I'll just sit on the fucking counter. I need to grab the fucking wrench. What? Fucking open the drawer again and all that.
I just was like...
Well, it's the same. Jessie was telling me a story. She went to In-N-Out yesterday.
Okay, so I was at the studio all day and all night. I went and got myself dinner, and I went to In-N-Out. And I'm sorry for naming them by name, but, like, it's specific to the story. In-N-Out goes to one building, and they cut all of their ingredients, prep all the shit in a different building, put it into little containers, put it on a cart, and then wheel it over to the other building, and they, like, put it through the window. That's how every In-N-Out does it, right? Oh, well, if they have the outside one. Yeah, like if it's the full restaurant one, it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
So it was raining, and it's been raining a lot.
A lot.
And the chick came out with the tray, and I'm looking at the tray, and I'm standing in the rain. She's wheeling the tray around, and I look at the tray, and there's all these tubs of pickles, and there's no tops on them, and it's raining. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just rainwater, whatever. Then she goes to wheel it up to the window, and she goes under the awning, and it fucking dripped in the pickles. Roof water
Bird flu.
dripped into the pickles. And I just was like...
I said I'd be like, no pickles, please.
Well, I didn't get pickles, but I was just like, do I say, hey, you have to cover those? Do I say, excuse me, I just saw the roof dripping those pickles?
Or do you just walk away and hope that you don't hear of some weird something happening?
If there's bird flu...
Bird flu happens in Riverside.
Or there's...
People start
like,
getting it.
An E. coli. It's because... the pigeon shit roof dripped into the pickles.
And that sucks, man, because, okay, number one, I like that In-N-Out specifically. And then number two, like, I always order extra pickles on my fucking In-N-Out because I love, like, extra pickles and extra sauce on my In-N-Out burgers. And now I just, like, now I'm going to have to, like, just boycott the whole thing.
It was soul crushing. And I don't even eat pickles. But I just was like...
It was for me.
You didn't cover them. It's raining.
Why didn't you cover them? So
Cover
if you
them.
work somewhere and you're going to take food outside and it's raining, cover it.
Even if it's not raining, what if a bird shit in it?
Yeah. I agree.
I was like... Then we go to order pizza, and it was the most surreal pizza ordering experience. Like, I stood there watching Melissa going...
I think I'm still traumatized from that. It's like that's where it all started today for me, is that phone call with that pizza guy. I was like, all I wanted was a medium pepperoni pizza.
Just one.
It was a weird thing. And then when we got there, the guy didn't match the guy that was on the phone, and there was nobody else there. And I'm like...
He said, hello, and she went...
That's not good, the guy.
Do you have an answering service? And
Yeah.
he said, yes, and she went, okay.
Yeah, because I was, like, nervous. I was like,
we ordered
this person's
pizza
weird.
From a different country today.
You know, like, if you call AT&T and they've got, like, the phones, like, all the way in some other country and stuff where they're...
It's, like, outsourced.
Paying, like, it's, like, that. It definitely was that way, and I was like, this dude's trying to get my full name. No, and he kept me on the phone for a long time.
Oh, man.
And it was just... It got really, like, weird.
He was trying... to convince her.
No, but do you want this? Do you want that? Do you...
Well, what about this? No.
I mean, I get upselling, but holy shit.
Just
like,
the
I
pizza.
felt suffocated, and I just wanted to eat.
And then by the time she hung up, she was like, all frazzled. I'm like, see, that's why people hate ordering pizza. It's so, you're like...
I'm all, fuck, we have to still go there?
We told you about the pizza.
Yeah.
And now we're going to tell you about the soda.
Yeah.
Because we don't drink.
Yeah, so we order sodas.
Can I get a Coke? Apparently that is an issue. Because, whoa, it was hard to get a Coke.
Okay, so she gets this soda from the bartender at one area, and she says, if you keep this cup, you can have refills if you come back. Listen, when you went to that one, she talked a lot. She talked a lot. And then she talked some more.
I paid for my soda.
Yeah.
I tipped her, and she said, bring the cup back, and you can have your soda. And so I was like, dang, she's going to talk for a long time. It took like 20 minutes one time. It was hilarious, and she was very nice. She was very nice.
Oh, I loved her, but she was
dang.
very talkative, and we just wanted soda. Like, to the people that were before us, and then we were just like, we just want a soda.
It got to the point where I was like, oh, I don't want to go back to that one. I don't have the time for it.
Yeah, so
We go to a different one. I'm like, I'm not going to tell this guy. He already looked fucking...
So I was told that we could get a refill of soda. And he goes, who told you that? And I was like, whoa.
She's all, I ain't no snitch.
It's all right. I'm all, whoa, it's all right. I'll just pay for it. It's cool. It's
and
fine.
He's all, no.
I'll just pay. He's all, no. Who told you that? Because that's not what we do here. I ain't no snitch. I ain't gonna be all, oh, blah, blah, fuck you, dude.
It was over there.
I'm all, dude, I'll just give you the money. The cup is like this big. Fuck you, bro. If
Literally.
you're watching this, I've never been mean to anybody on this show except for you, bro. So he takes the fucking cup, grabs it from me, like, he fills it, and then he goes, like, where it slides, like, kind of like, and it's just like, there's no ice, it's just fucking, what a dick, dude.
And
so,
she doesn't flinch at all, so I just go like this, because I'm like, oh, we're not walking away.
I looked at him, and I was like,
no.
I'll just buy a soda so that I can get the proper, like, ice and shit, you know?
A whole soda.
I mean, fuck you. Arrgh. Let me just pay for it in the beginning. Don't turn into a dick. He had a bad day. Something happened to him, and
yeah, the whole day it was fucking wacky as shit. He was like, this is ridiculous. This is not what we do.
I'm not allowed to get free soda. They said no.
Fuck your soda. Why am I here on the Sunday probably? This isn't a thing. And so the whole day was very weird.
Their boss was probably like, oh, let's try something new.
Yeah. Try again. I
don't want to go back there.
I don't
Sorry,
either. I don't
ever.
go back. We did get to see our friends play, and we got to see Don Carlos, and I love that he has skipping fucking breaks in the middle.
He's amazing, and his laugh every time. He's like,
yeah, he's
got
just
that,
so
like,
happy.
Yeah,
it was weird.
That's how I felt. And then after we left there, like, we're like, oh man, we should get donuts. And then so we pull into this donut shop. And Jessie goes,
this is weird.
This looks weird.
I don't.
And I, like, kind of pulled up. I'm, like, all of a sudden, my, like, body started, like, buzzing. I was like, nah.
She took her seatbelt off, and I hesitated. Before she even pulled in the driveway, I went, this place looks weird. And that's my way of saying I don't want to.
Yeah, I was like, let's just do it. We're
She's
fine.
like, it's
Because I'm
fine.
usually like that. Yeah.
And I didn't take my seatbelt off. I hesitated.
I had it like this, and I looked around, and I looked inside, and I was like, no, I can't do this. Let's just go.
And she just clicked it back, and...
I felt it, though. I was like, this is a weird place. I felt tingly, like, don't do it.
It was a really surreal fucking day. It was... I don't know another word besides weird.
Yeah.
So there's like this weird balance where
something is, and then we come back and fucking she's like,
oh.
After we ate, like she went through one of her really, really bad attacks and had a huge fucking stomach flare, body.
It was
fucking, I go, I'm definitely in empathy because fuck, I feel like I went through this with you. I'm not in pain, but my, like,
it was bad. I was one of those moments. I was curled up on the ground. I was silent. I was crying. I was moaning. I was rolling around in absolute agony going, fuck, I don't know what to do. It's pushing my ribs out. My skin feels like electricity. Help.
And it sucks because there's nothing you can do except for, like, just wait, like, to see if,
is it
an emergency? And by an emergency, I mean, is it something that the doctors are going to give a fuck about?
And probably
because
not. That ended up being, I'm sure it's because of all the weird shit I've been eating. And then we got Vietnamese coffee, and I do think that it has tree nuts in it.
Yeah, so I think it's nuts. And then she couldn't, like, she gets all brain fog. So if she has brain fog tomorrow when she wakes up, it's probably nuts.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys saw I was all excited about the coffee. And I was like, yay, it's my favorite coffee. Let's drink so much of it.
Yeah, let's get 2.
Yay. 2 days in a row, even.
2 days.
Caffeine is a painkiller. And for certain types of pain that I have, and I like it, and that's really strong coffee. We bought the concentrate before, and I kept posting on the internet, like, man, I'm fucking confused. Oh, I hate being confused. And then I realized, I get confused when I eat peanuts and tree nuts.
Yeah.
I get brain fog, and so it affects my memory and my mind before it affects my body. So I was like, I can't drink their iced coffee. Only get the hot coffee. Okay, you guys, it's the same fucking jug.
Yeah.
It's the same jug.
Yeah.
It's the same. And everything in that store has nuts and sesame and soy. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking it was fine. It was not fine.
There was one time that you had it. You might have gotten sick after it, and we just didn't think about it.
Because it takes 3 times. It takes me 3 times to know for sure if it's something.
We won't be going back there. There's really no reason for us to go to that place ever again, unfortunately. But if you guys are in Riverside, you should go to Lee's sandwich shop or something. Yeah, it's on University.
And they have Lee's coffee. And if you can have nuts and tree nuts, oh man, it's fucking bomb.
And if you can eat like all that shit, then they have like pastries and all the stuff. Yeah. I'm going to have to go there.
Without me.
Without her.
You can tell me. You don't have to keep it secret because I won't be all mad. I'll just be like, ooh, yeah, thanks for not making me go because...
yeah, because she doesn't want to die. That's why.
And it was rough and I had to take Reglan and I have allergic reactions to Reglan.
Yeah, she does.
And it started out just as tardive dyskinesia, however you say that, TD, there's my lips pucker.
You should put it right here so the word is there. If you remember. Oh, she'll remember because she'll hear this like 8,000 times.
And I'll have to be like, fuck, do I cut it or do I type that shit? I'll type it. And so you guys can know, and it makes my lips pucker, and it makes me pretty, but it hurts so bad I can't unclench my jaw. I can't
I know. You know, she takes those pictures all.
It's because my face is stuck like that.
So if you think she looks like a bitch, it's because her face is stuck like that. That's the
If you can't see all my teeth, it's because I'm like, oh, this fucking hurts, and it's stuck, and
it sucks because Jessie makes fun. Jessie makes fun of herself sometimes, and dude, I'm like, fuck you, don't.
Dude, she was rolling on the ground.
Don't make me laugh. Fuck.
You're making me laugh at like disabled things. Jessie, it's fucked up, and I was like, it's funny because I can say it.
Well, now I feel like a dick.
But it's true.
It was.
It was a very true thing. It's on the internet. Okay. I got all fucked up. I had to take Reglan. I had like panic attacks. It makes my skin feel like I need to rip it off and turn it inside out. It makes me feel like I'm dying. Like I have inflammation. Like all my guts. I can't breathe right. I can't fucking think or remember anything. Whole systems just start shutting down. And I can feel it happening and like to fix it, I have to take the Reglan. And then the Reglan causes my whole body to go, no, don't do that either, fuck. I try to like tell people when I freak out, calm me down. But everyone's like, oh, fuck you, calm Jessie down. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Everybody's like, the fuck she say that for?
What a bitch.
What the fuck, Jessie?
What is your problem? And I'm like, I think I'm dying. Help. What do I do? Fuck, I'm allergic. Help. And I'm freaking out. And like, everybody's like, whoa, you're crazy.
I'm not laughing at her. See,
no, it was
I'm
like,
laughing with her.
I came to the studio and I was like, I just need a safe space for it to get out of my body. And once it's out of my body, I'll just do extreme diet changes so that my stomach fixes. And like, I started checking all the labels of the foods I thought were my safe foods, and they're not safe foods. And so I have to like redo everything and fucking start over, and it hurts really bad. And so
Jessie can't have nuts in her mouth.
No nuts. She's not even lying, it's true.
There's no nuts going in that mouth.
This is a no nut hole. All the kinds.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Because it makes me stupid.
It's allergic. It's not allergic. I'm sorry. It's
intolerance.
They also had hot dogs.
Yeah.
Hot dogs, and that reminded me of Jessie's hot dog that she brought. She brought a hot dog in her pocket.
It was like an ornament. A little hot dog. I don't know why I put it, but I did. And then we get there, and they're all, do you want tacos or a hot dog? And I'm like, you have a hot dog? I have a hot dog.
Look, I have a hot dog.
But we got tacos.
Yeah.
I usually trust tacos.
I don't trust hot dogs.
But I couldn't eat the tacos anyways because I was still in pain and like trying to just accept that I was out in public when I was feeling as awful as I was just a day ago, going, oh, the fuck, everybody! And then I'm like, here I Yikes. It took me a long time to like warm up to it, and the only thing I love is like the music and the fucking bass and
Yeah, and that wasn't happening at all. Like, we were there at this place, you guys, for 9 hours, and so there was probably like 3 hours or less of music
it was
all together
so fucking weird, and like there was only bass.
on that side of the room.
Yeah, to stage right, and we were stage left, so there was no bass, so I didn't even get that like shake your bones feeling. But then when we went on the other side, it hurt, and it was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna pop eardrums. It's too much on the.
It
Put some
was-
over
yeah.
there. And so the whole thing just was a little bit wacky. We were like, wow, what a weird week. Like, there was pizza thing was weird, and the fucking soda thing is weird, and we're like, people are trying to get people in trouble and fired, and we're like,
What am I supposed to do?
and then I'm like, that guy with the money jar could have got fired, and I'm just like, whoa, what are we doing?
The hot dog, it was super funny because Jessie had the hot dog in her pocket like the whole night.
The whole
and,
night.
And at the end of the night, she went to go set it on the, like,
The ledge.
the ledge as we were walking out. And I looked at it and I went, no. And so there's this guy, random guy, just
He's all
dancing.
fucking vibing, dude.
And I was like, I tapped him and he looked at me and I was all, and he looked and he went,
And we skipped away. And he just
holding the hot dog.
So we gave someone a little wiener.
I hope he gave somebody the wiener.
That was fun. I enjoyed that moment a lot.
Yeah, that was really funny.
So we're doing the self-help album. The first time we met Janelle Self, she hands Melissa her baby and is like, can you watch him?
Yeah.
And she's all,
I'm all, oh, a baby? Okay.
have we met her? And she's like, no. It was literally the first time we met her, and it was the first time
and
she
if
had ever
anybody
been to the
knows
beach.
Janelle.
It was just love, yeah.
And she's like, we're sisters, right?
We're all here together. We're literally here together.
So it was wonderful. And I love that we have that memory with her because that was Caleb's first time at the beach.
Mhm.
And we have pictures from that. And it means a lot to us that we're going to be, you know, doing this too in her name.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice for us. It's going to be nice for all of the people that knew her.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nice for the people that are in need.
But we were saying thank you to people, the people that we consider sponsors and that we want to thank, like threw us a bone, like, oh, well, I don't know the answer to that, but here's what I do know on this.
Yeah.
You know, Burke of ForsythImaging.us. Check that shit out.
Yeah.
He's a photographer.
And he's getting around too.
In the photography world. And, like, he's been there. He just started supporting us. And he wears our merch to shows. And he does giveaways for us. And it's just open support just for the sake of goodness.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking kind. And we return the favor. And we appreciate that shit. So thank you, Burke.
Yeah, thank you, Burke.
And look at his shit. Go on his website. And we're going to be doing a giveaway
Oh, yeah, don't forget.
of a metal print of his.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those are fancy.
Yes. Other people who are sponsors, we have been getting our Dirty Sisters flags. And
brand new.
when Dirty Sister, oh yes, this is our new flag, mailed out all over the United States when Dirty Heads is having their concerts mostly. And all the girls meet up there, the Dirty Sisters and Filthy Bros meet up there and they sign the flag. And then it gets mailed to the next show and the next set of people are able to sign it and take pictures with it.
Yeah,
And
it just travels around and it follows the Dirty Heads around
like
over the tour.
What is it?
and-
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants or something? But it's the traveling flag.
And then we sell the minis where everyone can have everyone that they meet personally sign their mini flag.
Yeah, so they can actually take one home with them
Yeah.
and have it for a souvenir. Zeb is super cool. He actually, when Dirty Sisters first started, he was like the only guy who accidentally got into the group. So they called him the Sacrifice. Zeb is the very first Dirty Sisters Sacrifice. We got him out of the group. He has sent us flags. He's made stickers for us.
Yeah.
And he's really super appreciated. So we wanted to say thank you, Zeb, for everything. Thank you, Zeb.
I don't know his company name.
I don't either, but I'll let her know and she'll put it right here. I just know it's Zeb. Zeb is a wily. He's in like all the pages and stuff. So he's super cool and we appreciate it.
Yeah, so thank you.
So we also wanted to thank Demir, my husband, because he really has helped us and supported us, given us a significant amount of money to help us get the business and things going. We wanted to give him a huge shout out and a super thank you to him too, because it's really cool to have that kind of support.
It is nice. Thank you, Jameer. We literally half of this stuff we couldn't have done without you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he's like, I don't know, you guys.
He's all, okay, here.
Make it good. Make good choices. He's nervous, but he's there for it.
Yeah,
So we
he definitely is.
Out of that. There's other people like Jeff Pliskin, Raised Fist Propaganda. He has helped me out so fucking much. You guys have no idea. You do not understand. Any question I have, he will answer. Pins, platforms, people. He freely will offer whatever he can and knows.
Yeah. And that's nice too, because he doesn't withhold things. And like if you can get a good price on something.
Yeah.
I mean, all those things are very helpful. Like it's weird that some people would be like, no, I'm not going to give you this person and you can't have
get my
this
deal.
price.
Craig from Muffin But Good Vibes, he's kind of at the same level, and some parts of it he's like way ahead of us, but he's new as well, and he's doing the same thing where he has like he's got muffins, he's got music,
Yeah.
he's got shows.
And his YouTube channel, too.
Learning at the same time as us, and he's been one of those people where we can like bounce ideas off of each
Yeah.
other and back and forth. It's nice to have that respect.
We've gained some respect from some really good people and some people who have been in the industry a long time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be conversations that are like, dang, we didn't even fucking think that you guys could fucking do this. And I'm waiting for some of those.
I'll just roll my eyes
Yeah.
and be like,
I'll be like, let me do the talking.
yeah, because that's when I'd be like, well, fuck you anyways then.
And then I'm like,
she'd be
no,
like, no,
don't unfuck. Please unfuck them.
You're unfucked.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony.
We were thanking people in the industry who are willing to be helpful and share what they know.
Yeah.
And we have another one to thank, very personally.
Yeah, thank you, Ronnie King.
Collab.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We finally got Ronnie King.
Hey!
Yeah, we've been trying to get Ronnie King for a long time, so we're here at, what is this?
Heat Nightclub.
Yeah.
We just opened up on the stage, opening up for Don Carlos
Yeah.
with Plastic Culture.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So your plastic culture.
Yeah, I played with them. What do you think about the girl?
Yeah, she's
I mean, you
really
think
good.
it's different?
Yeah, she's really good. Yeah.
She's not like Hyrie. She's a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we need more girls in the scene.
Yeah, we need more girls in
Yeah.
the scene, right?
Yeah, and
No, I agree.
She's got courage. She jumped
She's
out
got
there.
courage. She goes right to
That
it.
was on stage tonight, and I mean, yeah, she was pretty good.
Girl power. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, because we were saying we need it to be a little bit harder
Yeah.
and less Ohana.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Now we're going to wrap around the Ohana.
What do you
Well,
gotta say?
I just want to say, you know, in Orange County, we have a little harder reggae scene. We don't call each other Ohana. Do we? No. No, we don't. Which there's nothing wrong with Ohana. So I was talking to Kaleo from Pepper the other day, and I said, man, you know, this Ohana thing maybe is getting a little, you know, there's a lot of Ohana going on. But I say, it's all Ohana until the check comes.
And then you grab
Gotta
it.
pass. Very,
You have
very.
things coming up, though. You said you're going
I do, yeah. Well, I'm gonna do some Pepper shows.
Okay.
I've got.
Ohana of you.
Well, hey, the good thing about Pepper is they play big shows.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, their shows are sexy.
And they never pay me, so then it's like there's no problem. No. We have that coming up. I'm gonna back Kyle Smith, one of my favorite. Is that your boy? Kyle Smith, like the tenacity of this guy's career. He does like 300 dates a year. He never sleeps.
Yeah.
He just goes for it. Drives around in that truck with the boys in the band. And I think that's a great work ethic. And he's got devout fans, man.
Oh,
They
yeah.
fly from here to Boston. And
Oh, they'll.
I heard
they'll
that
take
tonight,
care of
so
it.
that's going to be fun. So I'm going to play a couple of those, and then kind of a highlight for February is playing with the King of Darkness, Glenn the Mighty, Dan Zig, on February the 10th at the Montauban Theater in LA. And they may add a second show because the first show got sold out really quick. So we go from reggae to darkness to happy guy, which would be Kyle Smith.
Yeah.
And then we go to the sexual stylings of Pepper.
Yep.
There, you think they're sexy guys, no? And they still look good after all these years.
Yeah. I love Pepper. I love
too.
everything about it.
Oh, and we're having the 20-year anniversary of Corona Town, which I played keyboards on the entire record. I think I'm the only keyboard player in recording with Pepper. I don't think they've ever had another one.
That's really cool.
Just me. That's pretty cool, right? No, I mean, why is that? Well, I don't know why that is, but
Well, because you're Ronnie King.
Yeah, they like your vibe.
yeah. I must have
Is that what you do?
friends in high places.
Oh, it's just because they like you.
Connections.
You're good at what you do.
I have a very important question.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Butt painting.
A what?
Butt painting.
A butt painting?
That's what I'd be.
An animal?
No, I'm just joking. Stay with me. Stay with me. That was episode 10. Was that episode 10?
Is what
No,
he
it
said.
was like
They paint butts.
No, that was just like episode.
Or hand butts. Is that 69? Of course. No. What animal would I be? I want to be a hyena.
I can see that.
I mean, they're harmless, but yet
oh, but so they are
they'll go at. No, they're totally mean, but they're happy.
Yeah, they are.
They're happy. They can drink a lot, take a lot of drugs, and that's good for me.
They can eat anything, and they're just like, I'm still here.
They made the Lion King totally hilarious.
Oh, that was the best scene. I was telling somebody, I was telling Phillips about that today. The one with the little, and then the big roar, and you see that? You see how it all? I didn't say it. I just said hyena, and then it goes into
And we all just laughed.
confirmation.
We knew.
And then we have the Corona Chronicles behind the scenes. So that's
Hey,
cool.
how fun!
Well, I love it. Well, girls, thanks for all the
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Part of the shenanigans.
You keep us entertained. And what's next for you guys?
I have to learn distribution of compilation
Oh,
albums.
for the record.
Yeah,
And
we
so
have
I
two
didn't
of
know
them.
how to do that. So
How
I
did
had
it
to
go?
learn.
Did
We still have it. We still have it.
No,
ready.
but you have to do you have to get that to go. You don't want to make any of the musicians mad.
No, we haven't.
Well, we'll help you, whatever you need.
Oh, good, because I
We
don't
can
know
help
what
you.
I'm doing.
Oh, cool. Well, we'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah, call me that. Call me and Lewis. Me and Lewis
lucky.
Richards are.
You have to be bossy in this industry. You cannot. You have to be like. This is what I
Well, you
want.
just gotta. As long as it's transparent, the bands all know they're gonna get paid nothing. I mean, that's great.
Oh, yes, they do know.
Well,
It's all
it's
fine.
in that
No,
one.
I-
It's,
no,
that
that's
one's
what
a
it is.
donation.
But it's for a donation for a charity, right?
It's for battered
Yeah.
women and children. Our program through Dirty Sisters organization that we're gonna, I mean, we're working hard on
Dirty
on
Sisters,
helping
that's
people,
why,
yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and there's a lot of great artists on that, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I threw him a little curveball. I gave him a keyboard instrumental. And the girls were like, well, no. First I sent him a song that sounded like Celine Dion. And they were like, no, I don't know. That one's not really gonna work for the
I
record.
was like, holy shit, I'm gonna tell Ronnie King, nah.
Yeah, no, but I threw a curveball at that was a purpose curveball. So then I go, well, let me throw him another one more, just to keep the girls. So I sent them an instrumental keyboard song, and they're like, well, where should we put it? At the beginning or the end? I go, at the end, during the credits. Because, in the credits, you just want the credits. You don't want words messing up the credits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got your outro.
That's an old movie trick.
Got it.
Oh, good to know.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
for your.
Well, we're
your
here to
advice.
help and to be a part of it.
Well, I will pick your brain because I've had to learn a lot of this stuff.
Well, Lewis Richards and I will help you out.
Right there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you're
then-
getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right there.
Oh, good.
So So
Nice.
We're ready to
so
drop
soon,
both
and
of
then
them.
yeah, he's gonna have.
You
it
should
on
have
the ground.
Lewis master the whole CD so it all sounds the same.
He did our
He
second
did
one.
Oh, he did?
master the
Yeah.
live. We have the live acoustic one, so he mastered that
Oh,
for
okay,
us
good,
already.
good.
That one's ready too. We
Okay.
have two right now, an acoustic one and a like a recorded one.
What are some of the artists on the CD?
We have Jess Goody. We have Shop
Oh, Just Goody.
On.
Nice.
Yeah, we have Shopamon, Tim
Shopamon.
Kennedy. We have Triple Thread.
Nice.
Rebel
Shakedown.
Shakedown.
Nice.
The Tones, yeah.
That's gonna do good. All the homies giving
Yeah.
back to a great cause, and the cause is the battered
Women
women
and
and
children
children cause.
Yes. All right. So.
Okay.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Okay, I'm happy.
Yeah,
Happier.
we're happy.
You're amazing. And
You're amazing. Love
We
it.
had to do this before we went to like Costa Rica or something.
Or like another trip or another something.
Yeah, well, Costa Rica's
get him.
always
Get
in
him.
the works.
Well, we want to go to Costa Rica.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Richard's gonna go too.
Okay,
Lewis
cool.
Rich, Phillips gonna go.
So let us
Everybody,
know.
it's
Let us
time
know.
to go.
So we need our passport.
We have a beautiful stroll out there too.
I just need a passport.
And you know what? Right now it's like 80 degrees. The ocean's 80 degrees. The air is 80 degrees. And the rain is 80 degrees.
Oh, see, that sounds amazing.
Isn't that
I'm in.
nice?
Yep, I'm in.
So you go surf in the rain, and the rain doesn't, like I tried to go surfing yesterday, and I went to Doheny because I saw the waves are gonna be like 2 feet. It's brown, the water's brown.
All
You can't
muddy and
surf.
gross, yeah.
None of that happens where we surf in Costa Rica. It's always blue.
It sounds beautiful.
Isn't there a Sublime song about this?
They have a song about it?
Very polluted with germs.
Oh yeah, right. Very polluted with germs. And you know what? Once you mess up Mother Earth, you can't retract. It's like you messed it up.
It's done.
We did. We can't. There's no way. So in Costa Rica, what we do, I sit on a couple boards on some universities and work with the government, but we're not going to allow it to get too tripped out with pesticides. Everybody is regenerative farming, gardening, making your own food, farm to table, appreciating the ocean, and just all about love, man.
That sounds nice. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So
that's
love
perfect.
and let love. Then
Yeah, he was there, and we've been trying to catch an interview with him for like 6 months. It was like a bunch of stuff, and he's busy. He's all over the world. He's doing stuff everywhere.
So the thing was weird, and then the bartenders were weird, but then we got to see all the people who made it worth it. And Ronnie King was one of the people who made it worth it.
Ronnie agreeing to do the interview and sitting down with us. It was fun. It felt special. I feel like we made it in the industry to where people respect us and to where people know our name and people like know who we are, and it's weird sometimes.
At one point, I did think, how many people in this room have seen my ass?
Oh yeah, because of the ass paintings, and that was even brought up, so I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure
Crossed my mind. I was
all-
like, we're getting some weird
all of our
looks.
asses were on the internet, and it's okay.
No
But
shame.
yes.
Corona Chronicles was right there as well when we were doing the interview, and so we got 2 views of it. So shout out, because that was freaking cool too.
That was so fun.
It's like a
else
mashup.
there.
So that was cool.
Mashup.
It was a mashup.
There'll be some in here. She'll probably throw it in there. See
Yeah.
if you guys can pick what minutes it is. We are going to have a new sponsor coming up, and we're really excited about our new sponsor.
Yeah.
So we are partnering up with somebody, and we're excited about it because it's definitely something that is beneficial to our cause and what we're going to do. And by the next episode, we will be telling you guys all about it.
We could have had it done, but I didn't get the email in time before we were like already working.
Yeah, we were already working, and it was just too much to send all the information and everything. So, plus today was weird, remember?
Yeah, and then
So-
I was like in pain on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry I wasted time. And she was like, why are you apologizing? Like, you were having a hard time being alive.
Yeah.
Just do that. And it's fine.
Thank
She's like,
you.
don't apologize. That stresses me out. Just, are you okay? And I'm like, I didn't work for 30 minutes.
We had to hug and cry, like.
It was really bad and scary, you
Yeah.
guys. And I don't let people see that part of all of my pain and everything, and Melissa gets to see it.
Yeah.
Gets to. Like, there's a lot of trauma
weird shit
or whatever attached to that, where I did feel like I had to apologize for being alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do that because I think I'm cool.
Yeah, no, I'm like, can you just...
But dang, it hurts so bad.
Yeah, just get through this. Let's get through this. And I'm like, we don't even have to record. We can just like lay on the floor and get high. I was okay with that too.
I went from full pain to hot, sweaty, pale, and then I was freezing, and then I'm just, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Whew. And then I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
It's like it goes through all of the shit. And then once the pain eases up just a little bit, or like I take something and it kicks in, then my body's like, oh, thank God.
Like, she knows what she has. She knows what she's been diagnosed with. She knows what symptoms are. But when things happen, it's like she's constantly like, well, it could be this. Well, it could be that. Because it's like, it's just anything can fucking bring it on. Anything can make it flare up. And I looked at her and I was like, I couldn't imagine being like, all right, well, you don't seem like you're doing that well. I think I'm going to head out, go home.
I get that a lot.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, I take care of people. I don't have people take care of me. I take care of people. And so it's nice to have a friend who can be there during those moments, because not a lot of people are there during those moments. And sometimes if they are, that's all they'll see in me the rest of the time. I got it together just in time to go to the Lake Dub show.
Yeah, so Lake Dub was amazing, but they were not happy.
Nope.
It was a clusterfuck, kind of.
We're gonna be honest, because sound was an issue the whole time.
It took them a really long time. So we got there about 3:15 or something like that.
We go and support our people. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like, Los Nauticals played. And one other band, I think, played before them, and I apologize for not knowing the name. And then there was no music for a very long time.
So, okay, first of all, we are now in a club.
She says, oh, I am underdressed.
Yes. Initially, I felt underdressed. After people started coming,
everybody
underdressed.
had the same exact reaction as Melissa. I dressed like a disco ball. I woke up and chose chaos that day. So I was like, fuck it, I'm Sparkles.
She was dressed exactly like Don Carlos. And
we met, like 3 hours went by, and there was
music.
No live music. Well, there's DJ music.
Oh, and the speakers, yeah.
So props to the DJ for filling all that time.
The DJ, I have the DJ's name too.
There's a lot of time.
Thank you.
So I just kept going, this is weird, right? This is weird, right? And
to everybody. She was saying that to everybody.
And they'd be like, are you having a good time? And I'd be like, you know, honestly, I think it's kind of weird, right? And they'd be like, why? And I'm like, well, where's the music? And they're like, the music is right here, it's playing. But
this is a club. Literally, like, it's supposed to be live music. There's like 6 bands playing. It sucked because Zeb from Tribal Seeds and Gonzo, they were there. It took forever for them to get up there. They got one song played.
Yeah.
And then the sound went out. And they were not very happy because, I mean, dang, I mean, that's a waste of time for them too, you know?
You can
to just
sign
be
up
sitting there
all day and just fucking
It was a
wait.
12-hour event.
Yeah.
At a nightclub.
During the day on a Sunday.
During the day on a Sunday.
So it was supposed to be like a reggae Sunday, and then it turned into a reggae nightclub because that's how long it took to get the sound going. And then in the middle of every set, the sound went out. They had to redo it.
Yeah.
They had tech guys on the stage the whole time. The sound people quit at one point.
There was sound. Yeah, sound people quit.
Yeah, they were like, fuck this mess. I don't want to do this. Or whatever the fuck they said probably. And
yeah, so it just taught us not to do that and to make sure that we like check our stuff.
Use a venue that's already prepared for the music.
So you also can't put things off to the next day because you never know what the next day is going to bring. So if you are able to do something, which we are for the moment, we had to do it so that we got it.
And we're able to do this because of all the people who have been there supporting us and helping us. And it feels good to be able to like deliver back. I know I'm struggling, but I still can work. I just have to do it in my way where Yes, I'm gonna lay on the ground and cry for a full hour.
If you need to fucking lay down, fucking lay down. If you need to take a break, take a break. And you don't have to feel bad for it. And that's why we made up this job, because
Yes.
fucking, we literally made up our jobs. We made up this whole fucking job. Just like everything's made up. We made this shit up.
Yeah, everything is made up. Everything.
And so we were like,
Society.
oh, well, we're just going to make this up. And so we made this up. Now we're podcasters. We're influencers.
I am a bad influencer.
I'm also a bad influencer, but I'm also a good influencer.
I'm a
too.
bad internet influencer.
Yeah, we have all these things.
It's nice that we have the support system that we have now and the help that we have now, and we are just eternally grateful. Like, I'm grateful for the immediate help, and I'm also grateful for the extended help, because all of you guys have made it possible for me to be able to try at least to support myself from the ground.
Yeah.
So
This
this
is
is
what
what
she
we do.
does.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're doing things like, you guys know what we're doing. We're doing all kinds
yeah,
of shit.
yeah. Watch the last episode. If you don't know what we're doing, watch the last episode, because I went full business mode.
Yeah,
I
she
was
did.
fucking checking boxes and shit. And Melissa was high.
I was so high. I was like, I don't want to get high like that again, guys. Not on camera, because then I sound like I don't know what I'm doing. I have all these fucking crazy ideas. And Jessie's like, oh, you have that idea? Okay, I'm going to make it. Oh, you have that idea? I'm going to make it. And she hands me like this notebook, and it's like all the fucking rules on what all I said. And I'm all,
Oh.
this bitch, she's doing my homework for me. And she started laughing. Even when Dirty Sister started, I was like telling her all the things and what I wanted out of it and what I expected it to be someday. But it was just a lot of shit I was saying. I'm like,
It was just like, I have all these ideas. I have all these ideas. I have all these ideas. And so I got mad, and I was like, I fucking heard you. Here then. She wanted to do it. She didn't know how to do it. I saw a way to do it. So I was like, here, I did the thing.
Jessie and I help each other, because it's like I'm not as freaking organized when it comes to make it start, and Jessie is. Like, I'm like, Jessie,
What do we do?
here, Jessie, I have all these ideas.
Okay. All right. And then I like,
Just put them all together and make it work.
and I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
We did a lot of
literally-
stuff together, but when it comes down to it, I needed Jessie, and Jessie needed me.
Mhm.
We needed each other to do what we were supposed to do, because, like, we're doing huge things.
And it goes back, like, this is one of the biggest things of advice. Even Renee in our last episode from Lake Deb, JD from Surf Rodeo, they all have that same thing. You have to have the right team.
Yeah.
If you don't have the right team, it all falls apart. It's the same at any job, literally. If you have a bad manager, the whole place sucks.
Yeah, my mom was like, well, it doesn't really seem like on the Dirty Sister page that there's that many people supporting, people that actually reach out and they're like, we want to help. Like Josta. Josta reached out and she's like, what can I do to make this? And she has gone above and beyond as our booking agent. She's earned that spot, and she really, really pushes.
Priscilla too. She doesn't have a title or anything, but she just was like, boom, I'm on board. I'm helping. Let's go. Even Burke, because Burke, you know, the same thing. He's like, whatever you guys need, my support. I love your guys' mission. I love what you guys are doing. I will do anything to help you get that. Those things, those words of encouragement and that positive fucking support is nice. Like, it's weird when you get the weird negative support. It's like, I support you, but, you know, and it's like, fuck, really? It's not really support then. That's the same thing I say all the time about help with, like, my health. Let me help you. If I say, I need this one thing, this will help me. And then you go, well, I thought that these would help you too. That's not helpful.
I thought these would help you more, and then this isn't even
part of it. That's not helpful, because now I have all this extra shit to sort through and deal with.
And you feel guilty.
And I didn't even get the help that I needed. And it's very important to surround yourself with the right people and have the right kind of help, the right kind of support, and the positive, like, attitude surrounding it. It's a huge, huge deal.
Yeah, and that one saying...
Before you label yourself anxious or depressed, first, make sure you are not, in fact, surrounded by assholes.
That one, because it's so true. If you're surrounded by the wrong people, you're going to have the wrong energy. You're always going to feel heavy. You're always going to feel like things are wrong.
You won't like yourself.
You first have to look at the people around you and go, it's not me, right? Because fuck.
We're just going to continue doing our therapeutic experience for you guys. And we are going to dive into something that we talked about before with childhood joys.
Yes. I asked everybody to put their childhood joys. Put down one childhood joy that you remember. If you start your day off with that positive feeling, then it gives you a better outlook on the day.
It's your focus. It's what you focus on. It's not just manifestation, because people hear that and think, oh, you fucking hippie star space chasing.
Oh, I'm manifesting. And they're like, oh, whatever.
Stupid.
Yeah.
No, it means you decide something in your head, and then once you have that decision in your head, every single decision you make will be geared towards that.
Yeah, and
if you have negativity in your head, subconsciously, the next choice you make is going to lead you further towards that negativity, because it's what you're focused on, and that's where you're steering your feet, your body, your choices, everything.
Yeah.
You have to think positive thoughts. You have to focus on the goal.
Positive affirmations. You have to tell yourself every single day that you can get there. You can do this. You can make something happen. I am going to do this. Not if, it's going to be when. You have to change your wording.
Yeah.
The way you say things is the way that you are going to make your life. The same thing with your negative traits. If every day you're thinking about this trauma and that trauma.
This is when carrying your trauma around with you. You have to leave it in the past. Yes, we carry around our traumas, but it also keeps your body in fight or flight to do that. Say you want to post a picture, and you post a picture and you go, oh, ignore my messy house though. Nobody was fucking looking at your house.
Yeah. So
and if they were, they're the asshole.
Right.
But you pointing it out before anybody even acted like an asshole makes you the asshole, because you pointed it out.
And
only
because
assholes pointed out, and you did. Now you're the asshole.
And you're being an asshole to yourself.
Just post your happy picture. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you all mad about? You gotta leave the negative behind. Post your picture with the happiness. Say, yay, whatever the fuck. Post it and allow the happiness to come. That comes with it. Because if you attach the negativity to it, it won't get the full goodness that it has the potential to have.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've been trying to do, is wake up and like think about the positive things. And that's why this morning I woke up and I was thinking what we're trying to accomplish. Part of the programs that we are working towards is bringing back that creativity and bringing back those happy thoughts and those things that you used to do that you tucked away and don't do anymore because of whatever, age or, the time or whatever it is. You have to make the time and you have to do those things for yourself.
And yeah, so she made a post and it kind of pulled everyone into the let's focus on the happy. What used to make you happy when you were little, because that'll probably make you happy when you're big.
Yeah.
In some way.
Yeah. A lot of it was things that also as a child I did, and I loved riding your bike outside all day long until the street lights came on.
Nobody has that kind of free time. Running around willy-nilly and going, oh, I'll go home when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Nobody allows themselves that freedom. We all have a watch. We all have a
schedule,
time frame.
And most of us have people like
waiting
for us some way or another. Some type of responsibility is coming up next, so you don't get that free time. When I get those free times where I just don't have to tell anybody what I'm doing and I do whatever the fuck I want and I have no schedule, I love that. That's like one of my best days, and it is hand in hand with the running around outside every single day. A
lot of people wrote hanging out with their cousins.
Yeah.
I love my cousins, dude. My cousin Anna, she harasses me all the time. Why the fuck are we not hanging out more? Jessie. I don't know, you're far, I'm busy, we're grown-ups, I'm sick.
Yeah, yeah.
My mom's there. All these weird-ass reasons. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Most of the people wrote on there about cousins.
I don't know. I quit hanging out with my cousins just because I thought all the adults got weird.
Adults do get weird, and cousins do get weird, and things happen, and it's really weird because you don't realize
your cousins are your first friends, because you hang out with your family for the holidays and for all of those things. So your cousins are your first friends, but then you grow up and you're like, oh, you can pick your own friends, and then you do, and so then you only end up talking to like a couple of the cousins.
Yeah, like I don't even think I talk to any of my cousins, and it's just because our lifestyles are completely different and opposite. I do miss those days though. I do miss like Easters and waking up on Christmas with like all the family, and I like that.
I don't remember doing that. We didn't have like the major family sleepovers or anything.
Oh,
like that.
dang.
My
we used to do some of that weird shit.
Remember before I told you guys? Oh, I didn't have that childhood.
Well, anyway,
I had the cousins though. I like them. Yes, you change and you grow and you learn new shit, and like, okay, you're not gonna hang out with all of the same people you hung out with when you were 9.
Yeah.
that checks out. That makes sense. Once you do realize the kind of people you want, just make sure you surround yourself with those people, because people
it can
are
be your cousins still.
Yes, it can still be your cousins. People are here to build you up, and that's what we're trying to do, and it's nice. We talk about the childhood joy thing a lot. Blaine Dillinger does Coffee with Blaine, a live feed on Facebook. And like the last 2 or 3, all he's talked about, I get a lot of business tips from these lives. So if you guys ever need those, go there. He's been talking about video games. And I was like, oh dang, he dove into his childhood joy.
And it was like the same day and all of that.
Yes. And I was like, how weird. He literally was like, oh, what games did everybody play? And then all of the people started swapping like video games. And
it's crazy because then Jessie and I got here and we're talking about video games. And I'm like, dang, I used to like this one. It was called Mappyland. The mouse had to get through all this shit. It was fun and I loved it. And Jessie was like, oh, I love Zelda and like all those things. So, yeah.
You have to do the happy things.
Listen to us.
And it's not just us rambling. We have actual shit to back it up. We will have, if you guys need help with something, that's not will help you.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who hit us up now and just tell us some of their situation, and we can help come up with a master plan too, and just point people in the right direction.
A lot of people want something different but don't know how to change it because you don't know if you never did it before.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of our programs are taking a long time to get to that yay we did it point.
Yeah.
Because we're learning.
Yeah.
And we're here and willing to brainstorm with people to get through those things so that they can have new ideas and approach it in a new way.
It's usually one of the biggest thing that people need is just somebody to brainstorm that problem with them and how to figure it out. And when you actually take that advice and you go, you know what, I'm going to try something. That's
why it can be life-changing to accept advice or to apply something new that you just learned.
Yeah.
That's the point of learning.
And that's it, folks.
Melissa's Nova goes 35. We drop the top down so we can get high. We've got a studio band, posters on the wall. We won't answer, so don't even call. They say we're crazy, but we have a good time.